their perceptions of masculinity and femininity. This is also influenced by your parents, like not just romantic relationships, but your parents, your friends, any exposure that you've had to masculinity and femininity that you have like internalized. So I believe that if people could acknowledge, that they may be closer. I think most people are closer to the first or second stage. Like if you look at what a lot of men talk about in relation to women, like they talk about this Eve or, because a lot of men watch porn, and so they, or they're online, like watching very vapid women give their takes on things. Like you could consider like the Fresh and Fit podcast or whatever. And then, every now and then you meet a guy who's like at the Helen level of anima development, where he sees, okay, women aren't just, these sexual objects. They're also, they have a personality. And well, there's something captivating about a woman who is good looking, but then also has a sensitive side to her. And, similar for women, if you read a lot of like Harlequin romance novels, well, especially within the past 10 years, they're very like at the atom level. They're at the Tarzan level. They're at the, like, sometimes they even put centaurs in these romance novels. And, every now and then you see a romance novel with a man who is, like Edward, Edward from Twilight. I would say Edward from Twilight, he's like a knight, maybe he has a little bit of a spiritual side to him. And then even rarer is like a woman who says, Jesus is my boyfriend, that sort of level, which, I mean, that sounds weird, and it is, but that probably is kind of healthy. Like it kind of represents a higher level of animus development. So yeah, food for thought. Pretty interesting thing I was thinking about. And if you'd like to develop your anima or your animus, like, first of all, be very careful with Jungianism, because Jung was very into the esoteric. A lot of Jungianism is like flirts with the esoteric and the occult. And